People are coming. Hello, everyone. First of all, welcome. We can start, I believe, slowly but surely. My name is Erol. I'm head of marketing at Vormi and AnyBiz. So today, actually, I will try to explain a little bit. We will discuss more about the cold outreaching mistakes. Mostly the companies are doing, especially focusing a bit more B2B side, like what are the most common mistakes most people are where they are failing and how they can actually do them instead. Because today, as you know, Black Friday is a very huge deal, very huge thing in the world, especially if we will talk a little bit about the numbers also, but we believe that it's a very interesting topic and we would like to a little bit share our experience and our knowledge about it, surely helping you for your businesses, how you can find and how you can make the Black Friday much more beneficial for you and how you can upscale actually overall your sales. So in the meantime, I will be very happy if you just mute yourself during the webinar. Surely feel free to interrupt me anytime when you want to ask any questions. It's totally permissible, so you don't need to get some raised hands or anything. Please just interrupt me and ask whatever you would like to ask. But otherwise, we would like to have a little bit more silence in the webinar, so it will be amazing for us. Cool. Again, as after I explained myself, I think we can a little bit get started into it. As I explained you, I'm currently managing the marketing team at AnyBiz and also Vormi. So far, we have 10 people in our team, as you can imagine, like SEO, PPC, social media. Overall, it's working like this. I'm managing the whole team, building the strategy, moving forward, and so on. And today, I would like to share at least my experience, at least my knowledge with you. I hope at least maybe something small, it will be significant for you or something you can hear first time, and it will, I hope, significantly change your upcoming Black Friday. So if we move forward, the B2B Black Friday challenge, as you can imagine, it's a very, very big thing. As I mentioned you, today in the world, almost like 75 or $80 million industry just happening during the Black Friday time. This is the total sales in the worldwide. And everywhere in the world, the sales overall, most of the companies are spiking this time. And the main point which we really want to emphasize is today, Black Friday is not just a B2C. I mean, most of the people think that it's amazing time to buy a new television, a new, maybe more technological devices, updating your new iPhone, something like this, because these companies are having a big discounts during Black Friday. However, today it's became a bit part of our habit, part of our culture, and in the last 5 to 10 years, I would say maybe in the last 5 years, it's slowly but surely getting into the B2B businesses too. So today, even the very big B2B companies are also doing some Black Friday discounts for their customers. And again, businesses are purchasing their tools and services. So again, B2B, what is the difference? So in this today, we would love to a little bit more focus about what are the differences. So B2B buyers are actually active, not buying logic is different. So what we can tell is impulse tactics, noise, not results. Again, it doesn't mean that every time you are making a noise or the buzz, hey, we have amazing Black Friday deal and so on, it doesn't mean that you will get the best results unless you prepare yourselves much before the Black Friday time. And the main point we will emphasize more is about smart outreach wins. And the question is, what is the smart outreach during Black Friday? So today I would love to at least explain a couple of tips, couple of experience what we had in order to make the better Black Friday deals. So as you see, timing, targeting, and the relevance. But surely we will more focus on the timing part. Let's move forward. So today, as you see, as I mentioned you, very big brands like Mailtrap, Paperform, Recruity, all of these companies are not B2C. They are not selling iPhone. They are not selling television. It's not PlayStation. So it's not something like most of the people think like Black Friday. They are targeting directly to the businesses. And today, in my company also, as a marketing manager managing the marketing, we are also using multiple tools, as you can imagine. And there are cases that I'm waiting for Black Friday deals because I know they will do this year too, because they do it every year. We are purchasing them and we would like to renew our subscription, let's say yearly or monthly during the Black Friday time, because we know that we will be getting probably the cheapest price all of the year. So this is actually what I'm caring for. So most the beginning of November, I stopped a little bit purchasing some tools for the company. I prefer Black Friday, wait for it, and then I purchase all the tools what I need on my stack, preparing for my next year. So this is also very important on B2B businesses. As you know, we are working much longer life cycles, much longer investments. So especially if you are planning to buy a tool for the next year, let's say you are growing businesses and to upscale your tool stack, you need some tool, doesn't matter what it is. If you know that had some Black Friday deal last year, I would recommend to purchase it during this time, this year, end of November. Even you need this for the next year. I guarantee that mostly if you make the calculation, you will make much better price overall for the company. And this is much more beneficial for everyone. And let's start with the mistake. Mistake one is using B2C urgency tactics. Okay, so this is one of the biggest traps. Most of the time we are seeing that marketing managers also on B2B working, they see that how Amazon is reacting, how other companies are reacting to the B2 like during the Black Friday deals, like like a limited spots or just 5 hours, 6 hours. These kind of like a tactics or strategies creating the urgency. It's amazing when you are buying new shoes or when you are buying a new jacket. It's amazing because you see the jacket, it looks like great and you buy. However, in the B2B world, as you might know, it's not like this. Again, I give you my personal experience, what I do. When I decide or when I'm looking for a tool, when I find the tool, it doesn't just I go and I buy. I check integrations, if there is integration to my CRM, if they have documentations, who is the CEO. I go to LinkedIn account of the company and I check if there's a real person, if they are responsive, and what is the support, how does it work. I check the pricing. So as you can understand, it's not like going to Amazon and buying a new television. It's more about checking multiple different points. And then after that, I need to convince my manager about the tool, right? I mean, this is amazing, we need to buy. So the cycle of the sales is much longer in B2B. And most of the people doesn't care this, or they little bit ignore this point, and they believe that if you make very urgency tactics, it will work like B2C. But in B2B, it never works like this. So what you need to do instead, frame your offer as a strategic investment, not a discount, and give enough time to consider. If you are planning, especially in B2B world, some Black Friday discounts, don't make it just for 1 day, 2 days. You need to give much more bigger time frame for your potential clients, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, depends on your business, whatever the service or product you are selling, and you need to give them enough time. So I would recommend minimum maybe 2 weeks in order to evaluate your products, and eventually you will see the most of the Black Friday sales will come almost end of these 2 weeks. Why? Because while you are making the noise, people will check you and then they will realize it's good for them and then they will purchase it. It's not like buying a new iPhone, unfortunately. And if you move forward, second mistake is the start outreach too late. This is another thing like we are seeing all the time. People are starting outreaching very, very late time. Launch your campaign the week of Black Friday, it's already lost in the noise. Why? Because technically every company, B2C and B2B, they are bombarding our inboxes with their Black Friday deals when it starts. And mostly it's very close to the Black Friday itself. This year it's 28th of November, if I'm not mistaken, on Friday. And mostly people start 2 days before emailing. But again, one, you are not giving enough time for your prospects to understand your tool. Second, your emails already will get lost out of other hundreds of emails. So timing is the best thing. So what we recommend, start early. 3 weeks before, 1 week before, and during Black Friday time, you should always prepare your audience. Let's say even maybe a month before. Tell them, hey, this is our tool, we are selling this. At least your audience will know that what you are talking about. Because again, since the life sales cycle is a bit longer on B2B, just Black Friday time will not be enough. You must educate them before the Black Friday. Black Friday time is just the purchase time, and they need to know about you, your brand, your value, your website. They should know, recognize your logo, and then they should know about how beneficial is your tool or product or service. Then they will see the good discount during Black Friday, and there is where the conversion happens, when the purchases happens. So that's the one of the important things. Another mistake, no segmentation. Surely sending one generic message to everyone, it's very, very waste. Surely you have maybe you are using some CRM, you are using some other tools for emailing, email marketing. And when you send one email for everyone as a Black Friday deal or we are preparing something like this, it will not that much successful. Why? Multiple reasons. Because it's not relevant to everyone, and you need to little bit adjust your offering and your value inside the emails. For instance, you can make some segmentation based on industry or based on country or based on the value you are providing. Maybe your tool is amazing tool both for finance team and also R&D team. I don't know what the product you are selling, but let's assume finance team and the R&D team can benefit from it, and surely your value proposition must be different in these emails. Eventually, maybe you are doing the same discount, right? It's Black Friday, I don't know, you decided 50% off, amazing. Eventually, the discount is the same. The value proposition in the email must be unique and targeted for your ICP. Another mistake, treating outreach as a number game. As I mentioned, it's very similar to the previous one. Don't just send everyone an email and just make noise, and it doesn't work like this. Today, bulk, unfortunately, it's very easy. Why? Because of AI. Again, we can say that because of AI, today we can make very generic emails of thousands of people in every day maybe, but eventually it will not return the investment we exactly looking for. Therefore, we always say maybe send 100 relevant emails, exact your right ICP, rather than sending 10,000 of emails. So what we recommend is personalization. This is very, very important. Understand your ICP, segment them, send them unique value proposition, exactly why they should consider your product or your service or your tool to purchase. This is again before the Black Friday time. The evaluation period must be before the Black Friday time, and the Black Friday time is just for pushing them for the purchases, because they will know already a good value you are providing. They will recognize you. They will know that it might be good for their businesses too. And when they see a good discount opportunity, they will not want to miss this. So this is the main point we want to create. And again, surely clean pain point alignment and targeted messaging per account. Another mistake, spammy subject lines. This is also happens to a lot, to me too. I am also receiving plenty of emails like, your amazing Black Friday deal. Black Friday is here, get your 90% off, like a crazy amounts of numbers sometimes in the subject. Again, they are a little bit like not serious. When you see these kind of messages, to be honest, at least on my side, I don't react them as a real Black Friday deal. Real Black Friday deal has a value inside, has something literally I can see what is in it for me. As you know, this is the main question when you are sending an email. What's in it for me? If there's a value, if there is something might benefit to me, like I can benefit to that to scale my business. And surely, what is the final price? What is the opportunity I am getting now? So over promotion language always kills. So what we recommend always, use very short titles. Think about you are sending an email to your friend. What you write? You don't write very long caps lock, all capital letters and emojis and no, you're right. I don't know. If you are sending an email to your friend John, hey John, look at this. You're right. I mean, even the title might be whatever the topic is, you summarize it with 3 words, 4 words. This is exactly a working email structure. And surely focus on the relevance. Idea for, I don't know, something, or cue for budget tip, like something really interesting for them, catchy, not spammy or not very marketer, to be honest. Here, let's be human. I see, again, another example what I see, many companies that just do the same mistake. They go ChatGPT, they write, hey, I want to make a campaign for Black Friday, give me the best titles with the highest open rates, blah, 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 enter. And what happens? ChatGPT gives very generic answers, and you can understand it very ChatGPT with a lot of dashes, a lot of emojis, like sometimes all capital letters. It's fully spammy. ChatGPT still is not human understanding level that what we want to create to the real communication. It's a very great tool for ideations. You can use it for different ideas to generate, but I do not recommend using ChatGPT for titles. Maybe you can use it for, again, to get some idea, but then you must have the human touch. This is one of the biggest mistakes of most of the companies are doing. They use ChatGPT and they just copy paste whatever the content is written there. This is just AI generated. And we always support AI. Yes, it must be part of our work, but AI plus human. This is the main thing. This is the main magic, because just as a human, we can touch inside and make it much more relevant to us, if it's relevant to me, and we assume it's relevant to you too. So this is the main point over there, to creating these human connections inside the email. Another mistake, ignoring omnichannel engagement. So as you can imagine, email marketing, email outreach, surely it's very important because you are outreaching a new audience or you are nurturing your existing audience and everything, but it's not a standalone game. Surely you must combine much more other things. I'm mostly cold outreaching is under the sales teams like the SDRs, BDRs. They are looking for ICPs, prospecting and sending emails, but they must align with the marketing team. If you in your company, if you have sales team and marketing team, they must communicate together to understand and to decide what to do much more powerful when they combine their forces. For instance, if you have a marketing team, definitely they also need to run some campaigns for the same audience you would like to make outreaching, at least some sort of ads. It might be display ads, it might be native ads, it might be other things, or it might be another ways of outreaching, not just emailing. Like you can also include some LinkedIn messages, LinkedIn outreaching inside your funnel. So your audience will technically seeing your ads on multiple places as advertisement. Plus from the sales team, they will also getting the emails, nurturing emails, plus again, messages from the LinkedIn, maybe AI phone calls if you are something you want to make it even much like a pushy level, let's say, or you want to make it consistent level, let's say, and you can use also AI phone calls. And the main thing is real human-like conversation, scale trust and replies. When your recipient sees that there is someone answering, when you receive an email, it understands what's your need and answering, then this is where the relationship starts. Communication turns into a relationship, and the relationship turns into a good sales. If you look for more, chasing unqualified leads. This is also another thing. Again, it's a little bit relevant to the bulk outreaching. Eventually, you can make your outreach like thousands of email. Maybe you can send 50,000 of email. But again, if you run after every of them, if you believe everyone is your ICP, this is also some of the very funny things. At least for me, it's funny. Sometimes I see that the companies are thinking all of their recipient list, like they have a huge list, even we don't know where they purchased it, like probably they didn't generate it. They just purchased some list of they believe this is their ICP, and there are 20,000 people inside, and they are running after each of them, calling one by one with human. And when I ask them, are you sure they are your ICP? I mean, they are relevant with your product, what you are selling, there's a value inside. And they say, yes, I'm pretty sure these guys are relevant to my ICP. They are all of my ICP. But to be honest, after I'm checking 5-10 people inside there and looking at where they are working, what's their title, I mean, as a business, what they are managing, what's their business size, what kind of activities the company is doing, then it's very easy understanding in 10 minutes, 5 minutes that this is not your ICP. So, and this is a lot of wasting time, wasting resources, and wasting your money, because eventually most of the companies, especially today, very competitive world, very competitive markets, you need to spend your every cent or every resource very efficiently and perfectly. If you are spending something wrong, then the return of this investment might damage you, unfortunately, maybe way bigger than you think. You can imagine. So what we recommend, I always say qualify using the band. It's like budget, authority, need, and timeline. If all of these things are over there, if everything fits for you, and prioritize your ICP, fit list for discovery calls. Literally check everyone. I mean, surely it's a bit manual process, maybe time consuming, but today again, we have a lot of tools, a lot of AI tools, regular tools in order to check these prospects, if they are relevant or not, who are they, what they are doing, and understanding your ICP is the most crucial here, and not spending even a minute for a person who will never buy your product or your service. Another mistake, very common ones, no post Black Friday follow-up. This is also, I would like to talk about it. When you are offering on a B2B wise, again, the main difference from B2C Black Friday is the time frame, evaluation period, understanding, because here there are multiple touch points. It's not like I go to product page, I like product, I go pricing page, and I buy. I don't know if there is someone in B2B world seeing this kind of customer journey. I have never seen this so far. I'm in the industry for 8 years. I have never seen this. I mean, this person probably already knew the product, because most of the people, including me, I check everything. I go integrations, I go partners, I check all of their features, I check their use cases, I check their blogs, what they are talking about, I check their resources. Then I send all of this tool to my manager, and he's also talking with other people, and we are discussing it. So multiple people in the company are visiting the website and ensuring that yes, this is the right tool, right product we need to purchase, and we need to use it in order to scale our business. And it takes time. Either you like it or you don't like it. We see that the sales cycle is much longer in B2B. So what happens? B2B buyers reply after the weekend and not during it. So which means even when you finish Black Friday, there is also Cyber Monday, 1st of December, this year on the Monday. And you need to keep offering them your discount. Why? Because before Black Friday, maybe they evaluated your product. During Black Friday, they were pretty busy, maybe on doing other things. Probably maybe they have also some Black Friday deals. And when you are keeping them, allowing them to use this discount even after it gives them enough time frame to understand and evaluate your product. So what we offer is the fix, keep following up for 10 to 14 days. Let's send them another email. Hey, we send you a Black Friday discount recently we had, and we are still keeping it on just for you. You can tell them you are keeping a Black Friday deal, additional period during December. Let's say first week of December, still you keep it applying for your prospects, for your ICP, and let them know. They tell them this is the last chance. Now you can create a little bit urgency because you already gave them enough time frame, maybe 3 weeks, maybe a month. You already gave it. Then yes, this time you can create the urgency, but not during the Black Friday urgency, like 4 hours left, 3 hours left. It's very B2C and not very B2B. And finally, like a layer calls, emails, and LinkedIn touches. Again, increase as much as possible your touch point with your ICP. They are not opening the phone. Okay, that's fine. Maybe they don't want to listen to anyone. So let's send them a LinkedIn message. I'm pretty sure they are active there. No? Okay, let's send them an email. Eventually everyone checks their email, right? So find a way how you can figure out which channel is working and which type of ICP. You can also make some segmentation within your ICPs like this. Again, I give back to the same example. If you have a ICP of a finance team and R&D team, you might figure it out after a time, surely experimenting, which is the most fundamental thing here. You can figure it out like R&D team people maybe has more interest on, phone calls, but the finance team has more interest on LinkedIn messages. Then reshape your structure, your workflows, your sequences based on this for every segment you are targeting. And the last mistake we can talk about, skipping the compliance. This is also something today very, very crucial and very, very important. Like a GDPR, can spam still apply during high volume periods, especially during Black Friday time? Every company or every products, they aware that people are increasing their outreaching, right? Everyone tries to shout out as much as possible. Hey, I have a Black Friday, come and purchase. And now think about like in a room, like a full of people, and everyone is shouting. Surely it's very noisy, right? I mean, you will get a little bit damage on your ear. So something you shouldn't want. So this is exactly where the GDPR comes in. They are literally checking much deeper level who you are, what you are doing, how did you find me, and everything. So we always recommend staying the safe, like include opt-out links, or always in your emails tell them you can opt out if you don't want to get the message. Or use verified data only. It's like something you generated somehow with, like a lead generation you did on your campaign. You have some free tools, you generated some potential people and send them these people because they are already opting their intent. They wanted to get this email. And surely be transparent about the data use. It's today still funny, but unfortunately still to say it, don't sell or don't buy any data from other companies, like a ready targeted list, email addresses. Today we know that it's still happening, but this is first against the law in most of the places, at least especially your target audience is in the Europe. in the Europe, as you might know, the rules are now much more strict, even with the cookie policies, GDPR policies, personal information policies, and everything is much developing very fast. And unfortunately, either we like it or not like it, it's mostly against to the companies, against to the cold outreaching, against to the marketing, and it's always make our life a bit harder. So what is the only solution? Is just allowing and obeying the rules. As much as we are obeying the rules but doing our best, eventually we will get the best results. So again, what we can say, B2B success on Black Friday is not about sending more emails. It doesn't mean if you send 1 million email you will be rich in overnight. It doesn't work. It's about sending the right messaging to the right people at the right time. This is a very important messaging. Therefore, you need to prepare all of your campaign much before than Black Friday. Educate your ICP, educate your audience, know them at least about your product, what the value you are providing. And during Black Friday, tell them, hey, you know what? We have also a good discount. I think you shouldn't miss this opportunity. And it's something might be very useful for you. And fun fact, companies using AI for outreach to see 3 times faster lead response times actually, and happier sales team. Today, as I mentioned you, a lot of tools exist in the market. You can purchase any of them, and in order to scale up your outreaching much faster, much accurate, much right targeting and everything. So this is today's world. And one of the things AI advantage also with AnyBiz. So inside there also AI handles outreach while you can focus on closing. Like over there, this is also the main technology that while you can let your AI, let a machine just for outreaching, while you are just focusing on how to close a better deal. Or second, personalized at scale and higher engagement. What does it mean? As I mentioned, surely it's very hard to personalize or segmenting your audiences and everything, understanding their exact needs. It's a very, very challenging. But today, again, with the AI tools, like something like AnyBiz, the tool can understand who is this person, where does he work, and customize the message just for the right him. Works across email, LinkedIn, phone numbers. Again, always multi-channel works much better than one channel, and surely the real-time feedback for continuous improvement, which means experimenting and learning. Today also in our outscaling, as I mentioned you need to change all the channels you are outreaching based on our ICP, and you need to make an experiment. Today even you don't need to waste your time. Our AI tool, like if you use something like AnyBiz or some other tools maybe for outreaching, you just put it there, it makes the experiment itself, learns the results, and then reshape the structure by itself. And you don't need to even pay attention for this. Eventually you just need to do one thing, which is when you have a meeting scheduled by AI, just show up in the call, make the greatest pitch ever you have, and just close the deal. And yeah, stay tuned. Also, like as AnyBiz also has something special coming to Black Friday, we would like to give a very unique and very big or biggest discounts throughout the year. Again, it will be happening also in our side. Again, we are also careful all of these mistakes and not to make them. We will surely give enough time for our audience to evaluate our product, check it out, looking around the integration, evaluation, pricing and everything. And surely during the Black Friday time, you will get notified that we will have a very great discount too. And that's all. I believe we are right on time. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you learned or you listened something small interesting for your this year Black Friday, and then it will be much better than the last year. If someone has any questions, I would like to answer. If not, I'm really happy you have joined and you listened to me. I hope I deserve the time. Thank you. And I will say, let's stay tuned. Again, keep up our webinars, bi-weekly webinars, and you will, I'm pretty sure, learn much more things. Wish you a great day.